Growing up here, I used to stutter, and when I do, friends would laugh.
When I told you that Big Brother is not going to take it easy on the housemates, you thought I was lying. Now Big Brother is proving himself. I'll be talking about this as well as Victoria's explanation about her personality. Big Brother, you do this one. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Lucy's Quick One, talking the Big Brother Naija show. I have two important stories for you, talking about what is actually happening in Big Brother's house right now. So before I even go into it, guys, in case you are coming across my video for the first time, in case you're a returning customer and you enjoy my videos, please do well to subscribe, do well to like, and of course drop your comments on your thoughts about what is being discussed. So after my last video where I talked about the fact that, some of the housemates, 7 of the housemates were punished for not listening to Big Brother's rules or for disobeying Big Brother's rules. These housemates go on to practice and film for their wager, ahead to their wager on Friday, which is tomorrow. So these guys were rehearsing and filming till about 3 a.m. and so they slept around that 3 a.m., 4 a.m. this morning, only to be awoken again to go for their exercises this morning. So after the exercise, that they haven't had as much sleep. So the housemates were summoned to the lounge, and then Suj had to read a brief from Big Brother. At this point, Big Brother was like, you know what, I am impressed with you all, so you can now go back to the garden. Now remember that since when Big Brother was not impressed with the housemates, he told them that the garden is prohibited, as well as the head of house lounge and a lot of other things, no hot water and all of that. So when Suj announced that Big Brother said they can go into the garden, they were so happy, only to meet the shocker of their lives.
Big Brother, no be sorry.
Biggie! I mean, like I said before, this housemate slept early this morning. They slept around 4 a.m. I think most of them probably 3 a.m. So they are tired, only for them to now go into the garden, and they are happy that they have found a place that they can relax apart from the lounge and in their rooms. And they are seeing everywhere dirty, everywhere is littered, and they have to clean up. Now first of all, they had to pack their clothes inside because their clothes have been there for a while, and then they started cleaning up. Like Suji was like, let's clean up and then forget about it. So grudgingly, a lot of people started cleaning up. You need to see Sean's face. Sean, it's like, if I catch those ninjas, if I just catch one, I don't care if I'm going to have another strike, I will give them a dirty slap. As well as Onyeka too was like, these ninjas are really trying me right now. I mean, at some point I started feeling for them. Big Brother said that no rest for these housemates. He's not giving them rest, and they are really seeing it manifest. So they had their time, they cleaned up the whole place, and then they went about their own businesses. We don't know what Big Brother has in store for these guys going forward. Now, I would like to talk about one of the housemates called Victoria and her recent revelation about her personality.
I kind of like isolated myself. I wasn't free. I felt like a lost puppy.
So during her private diary session yesterday with Nelly, where she even had the mind to tell Nelly that she feels like Suj, who is a guy, is selectively proud, before she even said all of that, right? She made a revelation as to why she is the way she is. You know that from the beginning of the show, a lot of people have been asking questions like, why is Victoria like this? Why does she move this way? Even the way she talks, the way she moves, what exactly? To the point where people have been calling her slow. So she explains that while growing up, she used to stutter, and then her friends will mock her. Children, they would mock her and say, oh, look at the way you speak, you always stutter and all of that. And then she would go in her house and then she would cry her eyes out. Then she now comes out to reveal that, to be able to cope and correct this, she decided to pick her words, and that's the reason she speaks the way she does. Now, she said she felt like, that part of her life was over with, and she was over that, only for her to come into Big Brother's house, and all of a sudden, that child, the whole fear, the stigma and everything that she faced came out again, and that's the reason, she was into her shell. She protected herself. She found it hard to communicate. She isolated herself. It was very hard for her to adapt. But she said at some point she had to push herself. She had to remind herself why she is in Big Brother's house, and she had to stay focused. And after a while, she started warming up, and then we started seeing her winning tasks and all of that. So she's happy that she was able to pull through all of that, and she is where she is now. In summary, she says she has overcome it and now she is thriving. So for everybody who have tagged her slow, or for everybody who has been looking at Victoria in that certain light, I hope you do understand. I mean, while growing up, a lot of us had experiences. If you've been watching my videos, you will notice that sometimes even I talk really fast. So I feel like people just have their own stories and people have their own experiences, and I hope that right now everybody understands the personality called Victoria when it comes to all of that. I remember when Tofa was talking in his diary session yesterday, he was saying that he thought that Victoria was the very quiet one, but apparently she's very outspoken. So now I hope we understand Victoria's story and why she is the way she is. Guys, looking at all that I have said, from Big Brother's punishments to the housemates and Victoria's personality, let me know what you think about that in the comment section. I got you with more right here on this channel. Again, do not forget to drop your comments, to like, and of course to subscribe. Till next time, remember to enjoy every moment. Mwah! Bye.